Get ready for quick, easy, and affordable ways to add that farmhouse feel to your bathroom or kitchen. And as always, DIY treats. Welcome to my channel, Craft, Eat, Repeat. Hi guys, it's Aneka and welcome to my channel, Craft, Eat, Repeat. On this channel, you're gonna find fun, easy, affordable DIYs for your home and for the holidays. And I always like to throw in a sweet treat at the end just to keep life a little bit sweet. So today I have a video for you and I am absolutely in love with this. I don't even remember what store it was from, but I was just like scrolling on Pinterest and I saw an ad for this little farmhouse kitchen sink looking soap dish and I thought it was adorable, and when I clicked on it, it was like 50 bucks and I was like, there's no way I can make this for cheaper. So I searched a little bit online and I figured out how I could put this thing together, and I wanted to show it to you guys because it's absolutely gorgeous. If you like farmhouse decor in your home, then this is the video for you. I also made 2 other projects to go along with it just to round out the look in my bathroom. If you're new here, hi, thanks for stopping by. Please consider subscribing if you enjoyed it. And everybody hit that notification bell so you'll be ready when my next video comes out. And if you like this video, please guys, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. All right guys, let's get started. Okay, let's craft. I'm gonna start out with this soap dish that I got from Dollar General. A PVC pipe, an elbow, some beads to put on the bottom, and this spigot. Now you want to make sure that the spigot you get and the elbow completely fit together, and you're going to want a 1/2 inch PVC piping so that it will fit into this soap dish if you get the one from Dollar General. If you get a different one, just make sure that your piping will fit into your soap dish. So I'm just going to take off these little suction cups, and I probably should not have put lotion on right before I did that, but you guys got to see me struggle with it, so that's fun. I'm going to take some beads. You can use round beads if you have them, but I just happen to have these little beads that kind of look like the feet on a tub, so I decided to use these. And because this is going to be around water and everything, I just wanted to have a super firm grip, so I decided to use my Gorilla Glue sticks on this. Of course, you can use any kind of adhesive that you want to go with, but you just need one that's going to be pretty strong. So I'm going to add my feet onto the bottom of my soap dish. And now it looks like a little sink or a little tub, and I'm just going to hold it there and make sure it's nice and firmly attached. Next, I'm going to take my PVC pipe with my elbow on it, and you can see here I actually got the wrong size to start with and it would not fit into my soap dish. So I had to head back to Lowe's and get another one. So just make sure yours fits before you have to go through all that drama. So I'm just going to add some glue to the inside of my elbow just to give it a little bit more hold, and then I'm going to add my spigot. And I also got this from Lowe's. I believe it was $4 to $5. It was pretty inexpensive, and so I'm just going to glue that right into my elbow. Next, I'm going to put it into my soap dish, and I'm just going to use a little bit of my hot glue gun with the Gorilla Glue in it to secure it into place. Once it's secure, you're going to want to make sure that you remove any little strings that may be there from the hot glue gun, or if you used a different type of glue, you won't even have to worry about that. But we're going to spray paint this thing, and if those little strings are there, they're going to be in the spray paint and you will be able to see it. I also decided to add a little bit of glue on top just to hold the feet more securely into place. Once all that is together, I am going to take it outside and I'm going to use this copper spray paint and just paint the whole thing. Now, it did take me about 2 coats of spray paint to do the outside, and then I just had to kind of flip it on its side to spray paint the underside of everything. So 3 coats in total. And that was it. I'm in love with how this came out. It was so easy, and I think it's gonna look gorgeous in my bathroom. I wanted to add a few more pieces of decor just to round out the look. So I decided to use these mason jars to make a tissue holder and also a soap dispenser, which I'll probably use for lotion. But what you're going to do is you're just going to paint your mason jars the color that you want them to be. I've seen people add words to these. If you want to do that, definitely make sure that you get one with no writing on the side like this one. You're going to want to make sure that you get the quart size jar with the wide mouth for your tissues. And I'm going to paint one more, and this is going to be for my lotion dispenser. And guys, I did not paint all the way up to the top, but I noticed that you can see the clear just a little bit, so you might want to paint all the way up to the top. I also spray painted the ring copper so that it would match my soap holder. So to make our tissue box, we are going to just trace out on this piece of cardboard a circle that is the size of the insert that goes into the lid. And then I'm just going to cut that out. Once I have my circle, I'm going to make a crisscross so that I can get my tissues out. You don't want to cut all the way through the paper. You just want to have a crisscross right in the middle. So I should say you don't want to cut all the way to the edge. You want to cut all the way through the cardboard, but not through the edge, because you still want to have a circle. And I have made these before, and I did notice that sometimes they shred the paper, so I wanted to make a little bit of a wider opening just to make sure that my tissue can come out a little bit easier. Once I have that completed, I'm going to take a box of tissues, and these are the exact right size. They're already upright. You could also just take some tissue in a regular box and roll them on their side. These are just super convenient, and they're the perfect size. I'm going to pop my cardboard right into the lid, pull my tissue through, and that's it. I love how clean this looks, and I can't wait to see how my lotion dispenser comes out. This one I have not made before, so this one is a little bit of an experiment for me. So I took my lid and I used a knife. I just punched holes in the top in the shape of a circle until I was able to have an open circle in the top of my lid. When I'm changing this, I didn't want there to be any jagged edges or anything, so I took some sandpaper and just sanded it down until it was a bit smoother. And then I put it back together and put it on the jar. Next, I used the pump from an old soap bottle that I had, and I used hot glue to attach this, which kind of worked, but it also kind of melted the plastic on my pump. So I would actually recommend using another type of adhesive to secure this. I ended up using Gorilla Glue a little bit later, and that worked just fine. And that's it. 3 easy DIYs to add that farmhouse feel to your bathroom or kitchen. I think these are gorgeous and I love them. Okay guys, it's time to eat. So originally I was going to make this to go by my sink in my kitchen, so I thought that it would be fun to make kitchen sink cookies, and they're called that because you just grab everything in your kitchen but the kitchen sink and throw them in these cookies. So I'm going to add flour, baking soda, salt, and if you guys are avid bakers, you're going to see here in a minute and you're going to be pulling your hair out at the mistake that I made. They came out okay, but I didn't do them exactly how I should have. I'm also going to add some brown sugar, some white granulated sugar, and some butter. One egg, and some vanilla. Now, If I were paying more attention to the directions, I should have combined the dry ingredients and the wet ingredients separately and then combine them together. So it did make it hard to mix it all together at the end, but that's okay. They still came out delicious. Now I did a lot of baking over the holidays and I had a lot of half-used containers of all these delicious mix-ins. So I just grabbed what I had on hand, and I'm gonna need 2 cups of mix-ins, whatever combination you want. This is what I use, but I've also seen people use white chocolate chips, coconut, raisins, different kind of nuts. Whatever you have on hand that you think will be delicious, toss them in this cookie. I love pretzels in this as well. Make sure that you use unsalted butter because some of these ingredients do have a little bit of salt and it can make your cookie a little too salty. So I'm going to put about 2/3 of the mix into my cookie dough and mix it all together. I'm going to roll them out into balls and put them in an oven heated to 350 degrees, and I'm going to leave them in there for 9 to 13 minutes. Mine took all of 13 minutes to cook. You guys, I'm going to leave the blog post that inspired these cookies down in the description box so you'll have the exact measurements if you want to make these at home. And when they're done, you have these delicious cookies. They're sweet if you want them to be, salty if you want them to be. However you want to make them, they're going to be delicious. I hope you enjoyed these DIYs plus a delicious sweet treat. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and leave me a comment down in the comment box below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time when we repeat it all again.